Hello, good evening. If you can hear me, please kindly unmute your mic. If you can hear me, please kindly unmute your mic so that we can proceed. All right. Can you speak now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good evening, sir.
Okay. Oh, good evening, sir.
Yeah, I hope you can hear me clearly now.
Okay.
Please, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, sir. Sir, I can hear you.
All right, thank you so much. So now we are done with the creating of the account that you are supposed to create. And now it's remaining the
Yes.
strategies I promised that you are going to be using to get clients in any place you want to get clients from. Although it's a little bit tasky. So that is why I try to make sure that only people that have done the needful can get to this particular stage. That was why I willingly removed the video from my YouTube channel because I don't just want lazy people to just go and watch it and then start implementing what they are not supposed to implement because there is a process to it, like we have said earlier. You need to have built your portfolio, you need to have an account on all these freelance platforms
Okay.
before you start getting clients online, client emails online. So how do you get those clients email? That is exactly what we want to discuss in this particular video or video meeting or a video call. So but before we proceed,
Okay, sir.
do you have any additional question that is currently bothering your mind before we proceed? Because I'm trying to wait for the other person as well so that we can just jump. Although there's going to be a replay so that everybody can just catch up with it. Because I'm going to be showing you live. I'm going to be doing it live with you so that you can see how to do it and then implement it yourself. So do you have any other question before we proceed?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Let me just quickly try to message the next person so that he can join us on the call because we have just 30 minutes for this call because I'll be having another class after 30 minutes or thereabout.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so while waiting for him, let us just proceed. Although I've already chatted him, I think he's going to meet us on the way. Now, we want to get clients online. There are a lot of things that
Okay,
we
sir.
need to take note before getting the clients. As you can see, there are a lot of jobs we need to do. Yes, I don't want to scare you this time around, but I feel if you can actually put in the work, you will definitely get your results. And majorly, that is what we use to get maybe outside client apart from inside client. I told you all my inside client that I get them from writers gig and then I get most of them from referrals, people that I've worked for. They refer their friends to me and I work for them. So when we talk about getting clients outside Nigeria, so that is where the legit account is very, very important for us to create. And then this particular method is what I learned from my mentors online, and that is what I've been using. If not because of this choking work of all these African clients, I would have declined everybody and focused on all these international clients a lot. But most of the time, I don't have time to implement these strategies to get more of them. And even I'm implementing it, I would have gotten more of them. But I'm always too occupied working for local clients and teaching a lot of people with all the skills that I've gotten. So what are those tools we are going to be using for this? We are going to be making use of the first tool, which is the Chat GPT. We are going to be making the second tool, which is the our what do we call this file? Excel sheet. If you don't have Excel sheet, you can actually make use of your Google Sheets. And then we are going to be making use of the third tool, which is the Chrome browser itself.
Chrome browser.
Yes, Chrome browser. So I hope you understood the three things you said we want to make use of now.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let me try sharing my screen because it's going to be a practical something that you need to be seeing as I am doing it. So I don't know if you can actually see my screen presently.
Yes, sir. I can see your screen.
All right, okay, that's fine. So we are going to be starting with ChatGPT. So what are we currently using ChatGPT to do? ChatGPT is the one that wants to, we are going to be focusing on a niche. So before we even start, what niche did you want to like? Are you looking into getting clients?
Hmm,
Okay, you are welcome. Kindly
Let me
unmute your
say,
mic if you can hear me. Please kindly unmute your mic if you can actually hear me so that you can join us on the call. Okay, yes, I can hear you. Let me hear from you. What niche are you looking into getting your clients from? Like what niche do you want to focus on? So we have a lot of them. We have a lot of them. I've worked with people that are into tech. They're giving me job on probably all this technology something. And I've worked with people that give me jobs on real estate. And I've worked with people that have given me job on travel guide. So lot of travel, international travel guides to write for them. So
okay,
what niche do you want
are you
to get into?
okay? Tech niche.
Okay, you want to fall into tech niche. All right, no problem. So
Yes, sir.
please, I'm still expecting you to kindly unmute your mic, promise, so that you can actually join the conversation. I'm sure you can hear me currently, but we can't hear you here. So kindly unmute your mic. Okay, while we are waiting for him to unmute his mic, like I said, we are going to be making use of ChatGPT. We are going to be making use of our Google Sheets, and we are going to be making use of Google Chrome, which is ordinary Google, to make some research. Now, before we start, we are going to tell ChatGPT. Let's go to ChatGPT. I hope you can
Okay.
still see my screen very well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you are going to tell ChatGPT as if you are like you are going to be free when you are conversing with ChatGPT so that ChatGPT can actually give you what exactly you want. Do you hear me?
Okay.
So you're
Yes,
going
sir.
to tell ChatGPT, I I just ended my training as an article writer and I am looking into finding an international client abroad that are into tech niche. Can you give me some websites that has a blog
Mm,
and
Yes, sir.
what do you say please?
Oh, no, no, no. I could see your image just went off and it came back on again.
Okay, I guess that is network. So once you write it, we are going to send it. Let's actually see what it's going to bring for us.
Wow.
I hope you can see what is currently bringing out for us.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay, so welcome. You can see us now.
yes, sir.
All right. So basically, you can just decide to pick out from all these particular tech companies and tech blog what you want to do from them, you remember that our purpose is to get their emails so that we can actually send them emails directly, not to just check their website. But the first thing you need to do before getting it is to go through their website accordingly. This thing always take more time, but I'm still going to be giving you another method of getting their emails directly. But the best way is to make your research first, because once you make your research first and you can actually see that they are posting a blog post, probably they stopped sometimes, or they still need people to write it, or they are not consistent in the blog they are posting. Those are the people you are going to message directly so that you can actually get jobs from them. So let me just take my time and look at this particular techcrunch.com to see what they are currently posting. I'm still going to share you my own method. I'm just looking from your own direction presently.
Okay, sir.
So you can actually see their website like this. So you can see that they even posted what minute ago, 11 minutes ago. They posted articles here. They posted article 21 minutes ago, 26 minutes ago, which simply means that this company, this particular blog or this particular website are always posting regularly. So I'm
I'm
sure they may not be using one writer
in
or
case
two
I'm
writer or three writer or four writers to post all these things consistently like this. They would have more writers to do this job for them. I hope that is clear. So, so far this is an active website. You are going
Yes.
to look for their email of the owner so that you can actually put them in your list of people you are going to be sending the code emails. So as you can see, we have their LinkedIn
Okay,
page
sir.
and everything page. So let's look at their contact us. So as you can see now, when you get here now, you can see what they wrote here. They have lot of opportunities where you can actually get them. They said tips at contact to get more news and information. So we don't need this. We need their email address. So if you cannot get their email address, there are some additional tools that we actually use to get their email address. So let's look at the name of the company. The name of the company is TechCrush. You are going to copy the name of the company, then you go to this particular website, hunter.io, hunter.io.com. So this particular website is always used to find email address of some companies. Please, I hope you can see my screen.
Oh, yes, sir.
Uh, Let me check if I already opened that. I use this account, hunter.io. I've registered on this account before. I know I've registered here before. Okay, it's like the network is a little bit slow. Okay, so let's just still wait
Okay.
for this one to load. Let's continue so that I don't waste too much of time waiting for this particular network. So when you check this particular website and you put in the name of the company here, it's going to generate you with the email of that particular company. So that is what we use this particular website to do. Okay. So that is how you are going to be using if you have a specific niche that you want to focus on to write for when you want to get companies that actually hire a lot of people's online. So just go to ChatGPT to get them and then browse them online, check what they are doing, and then you can actually get their email and send them the code emails. So, but that is not where I'm actually going for this class. So I don't know, Promise, please, can you tell me what niche you are also interested in writing for before I go to my own directly so that I can just use my own straight method to use your own as well. Hello, please, are you there? Kindly unmute yourself. I can't hear you. Hello. Okay, I guess it's currently busy then. So let's continue from where we stopped then.
Okay, sir.
So now this is what I do basically. When I want to get clients, I just go to Google directly. When I want to get their emails of any client that I want to write for, I just go directly to get their emails. Once I get their emails, then I just verify the email whether those emails are okay. Once they are okay, the next thing I do is to start sending them cold emails. So what I do is that I go to Google and I type, okay, let's assume I think in my head the type of company that I want. Majorly real estate companies in Nigeria, they are just fast growing companies, and I know that in USA as well, especially in Texas, we have lot of real estate companies that need people to continuously write a blog post for their company, either real estate company or all this one that sells roofing company, or a lot of companies abroad needs people to write for them. So this is what I try to do. I just type on my system that I just put roofing companies in Texas, email. I just put G Gmails. You remember that I've already said roofing companies. So the Google already knows that the is going to go and be searching for companies that have Gmails in abroad in Texas, roofing companies in Texas or in USA. Let me first use in USA first. Then you put it in front of it Gmail. Once you put it Gmails, then you are going to send it. So once you get it now, it's going to bring out all these particular companies Gmail. That is where you open your Google Sheet
Okay.
because you are going to be saving everything on your Google Sheet before you start writing them. Where is the Google Sheet? So any company you want to write for, just type the name of the company on your Chrome browser and put open bracket Gmail in front of it. So once it opens like this, then you are going to copy everything. Let-
Wait, sir. Copy what exactly?
Yeah, I'm going to show you what you are going to copy now.
Okay.
Okay, so you are going to copy their emails out. You can see the first one now. This particular company, this is the email here. Please, can you see what I'm doing?
Okay.
So you are going to copy
Yes, sir.
it. You go to your Google Sheet, you paste it there. You can just put an heading, emails of roofing company. Then you put number one. Then you go back to your Chrome browser. You copy the second one. This is another email. So you copy. So that is how you are going to do till you copy the number of many as you want to copy. So this is another one. You copy this one as well. So to make it easy, there is a website that we actually use to copy a lot of them. Let me check whether I can still remember the name of the website. You just highlight everything here. Once you highlight everything here, you copy it. Then you go to email scraper. Email scraper. Let me check whether this is the network. This is the website scraper. I cannot remember the name of the website that we actually use to scrape everything at once. Hot scraper. So let me check this particular website. So when you go to this particular website, you just paste everything there. It's going to bring out only the emails of that particular thing. Guess this one is a paid website anyways. Let me use this particular one. Verify email. Email checker. Okay, as you can see, did you see what I just did, please?
Yes, sir.
So I went to this particular email. I cannot remember the actual name of the email, but I think this particular website actually did what I wanted. So I went to this website, Light 1.4 email extractor. So I pasted everything I copied from Google, everything I copied from this particular place. You can see everything I copied here on Google. Did you see everything here? So after copying it, I went to that website and I pasted everything on that website and it brought out all the emails of that particular thing only. So you can see all the emails here. So once you copy all the emails here, then you go to your Google Sheet, you just paste all the emails there. So let me paste everything so that you can see. You can see the number one. So this is the number one. You can see everything here. So these are the emails that we have: one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. So those are the emails of those people here now. So how do you now go about sending them the emails? I'm coming to that one. But before you start sending them emails, instead of using that ChatGPT method, you can actually go through this method here by looking at what the website is currently doing. So let's go through the website first. Once, because there are some websites that they are no more functioning again. If you just send them mail without making your research, it's going to be difficult for you. So Alexandra Roofing. So this is the particular website here.
Okay, sir.
Because majorly all these particular websites, they just have a website for their particular company. They are always in need of people that can actually write them blog posts in order for them to be posting on their blog, but they don't actually see those people to be writing it. So that is the method that my mentors usually tell me to use. So we are just going to copy their emails and then you send them a cold emails on their website so that they can actually see. You can now tell them the reason why you are making research here is that once you go through their website and you see that there are not lot of articles there, you have to go through them one after the other because there are some that usually you can see now they've written something here. I'm trying to check whether they have article on their website. This is ties about us. Okay. So now you are going to just once we can check their website now, we realize that there is no more article. There is no even article in their website. They only wrote about their company.
Okay.
Once you can see now that this is actually okay, that they didn't have a blog post and majorly they should have a blog in their website. Probably they didn't see anybody that can actually start writing the blog for them and they don't know how to outsource. So this is where you are going to come in. This is the particular first website, sales.alex something.com. Then you are going to now go to your own email address. Then this is where you are going to go to. So you are going to go to your own Gmail and then you are going to write that code emails that I taught you that time. You are going to tell them who you are. You are going to tell them that you visited their website and you realize that they didn't have a blog. They didn't have a blog about their website and what they do. And what you do, you are an article writer and you actually write for people online. If they can allow you to write for their company, you can just tell them that you want to actually write for free in order for you to get them. Because when you can actually write for free for them and they see the work that you have done for them, they will definitely hire you at the end of the deal.
Okay, sir.
So you are going to, you can see this is all their emails that I've already copied before. So, but it's not if you want to use everything at once, probably you have made the research about all the companies you want to write for. That is where you can now send to everybody at once. Then you put the subject. So I want to make use of just ordinary that one that we copied the other time, only this one. So it's not compulsory that you are going to be using roofing company. I'm just telling you, you are just going to be using this format to get any type of company you want to write for. So once you get that particular company, you can just write any heading that may be catching. There are some messages that we don't put in our, what do we call it, this particular heading of a mail, our subject of a
Okay.
mail. There are some words that you
Mm.
shouldn't put there, that when you put it there, the message will not enter to their inbox. The message is
O-
going to go to spam. When they say free,
Okay.
when they see free in your message, the message is not going to land on their inbox. It's going to drop into their spam. So you need to make sure that anything you are writing is something that is plain. It's not something that maybe you are giving something for free or you are trying to encourage people in a way that you are giving them too much of like too sweet off. I don't know how to use it. Maybe you are going to understand. I don't know how to say it, sha, but anything that is related to free or spamming words, they don't want it on email address, email subject, because once they see it there, they are not going to let the message to drop in the normal place. So let's use this one. Let me write for your website at no cost. So then you put the name, which I've already explained in the dear sir.
Sir. But sir, sometimes when I want to send mails to some,
Okay.
because I saw some article writing companies,
Oh,
sometimes when I want to send mail, the message will not go. It will keep saying IP address not found. Is that the
okay.
main reason of this issue?
No, no, that's not the main reason. The main reason is that probably their email is not valid. The reason is that,
Okay.
okay, let me show you how to check whether email is valid, whether the email receives message. Let's copy this particular email now. There is a website you are going to go to verify emails. This is it, email verifier. So let me use it here. I think this is it here. So look at it now. When you go to this emailchecker.net, do you see the heading emailchecker.net? Before you send any message to any company, whether abroad or Nigerian, just go to this particular website and paste their email. Once you paste their email, you click on check. Once you click on check, if the email is okay, you can see it's going to tell you the email address is valid. If the email is valid, the message is going to go. Do you get it now? So that is that
Okay, sir.
about how to verify the email before you send to them. So which one am I currently writing? Okay, I just want to use this one as an example and I'm going to just send it. Dear sir, it's just a freestyle anything anyways because you need to just follow you need to just write in a way that will motivate them. So I I went through your maybe when you are watching the replay, you are going to see what I'm typing correctly because currently I'm just thinking and I'm thinking I'm typing. So if I want to be reading and I'm going to be confused. I went through your site and I realized you have been doing so well and I really wish you can also include a blog in your company's website. Having a blog will actually make people get more information about your company and it will make them patronize you more. I am an article writer which specialize in the area of writing articles for big brands like your company. Please, I hope you are seeing the way I'm just trying to form my message.
Yes,
So anytime you want
yes,
to
sir.
write anything, please, you have to be natural because being natural goes a long way in people reading your article or your write-up or anything. Just think about it. If you don't know what to think, that is when we go to ChatGPT to give us an idea of how we are going to structure. But if you have used ChatGPT for a while, you should also know how to do all these things by yourself without using AI. As you can see how I'm drafting my mail now, I'm not looking at anything. I'm just thinking in my head based on what I saw on their website, and I'm using it to actually write the emails for them. I hope you can see that now. I'm an article writer. I am an article writer which specializes in the area of writing articles for big brands like your company, and I I am and I and I am confident that in the area of particular type of big brand like Ecom, I'm confident that if you start writing articles, you will see a huge difference in your business. Then I am willing to offer my service to you. If you want it to be free, you can actually tell them it's free. And if you want them to pay you, you can just include it. What my mentor usually told me to do then is that to tell them that I will write them like 20 articles in a month at just $50. Do you see that it is huge? The work you want to do for them is huge, and you are going to be collecting as low as $50 from them. So when they hear you, let me even include money there. Let me include money there. When they hear you that you are going to be collecting cheaper money, they feel like, oh, it's just like somebody telling you in Nigeria that I want you to, I'm going to be writing 20 articles for your company. Like somebody reaching out to me now saying that, oh, African Princess, I went through your blog and I will be writing articles for you. I'll be collecting 50 naira. Don't you think I will accept the person? Because I feel, what is 50 naira? I will let me pay you. Do you get? So that is what the strategy they said we should be using. When you use the strategy for a lot of companies, there is no way you will not get one that will tell you that, oh, I really like your message or I got your message. And the Oyinbo people, they usually read message, not like Nigerians. So
Mm.
let me say, I am willing to offer my service to you by writing you at least 10 blog articles per, let me say per week, to give more information about your company and products to the public at just 50 dollars. If you are interested in me using my expertise to grow your company, here is my portfolio. Then you put the link of your portfolio in front of it here.
Okay.
Can you see that now? Then you can now tell them
Yes, sir.
that you can also visit my page on LinkedIn, because majorly Oyinbo people use LinkedIn a lot. LinkedIn, then you put in your LinkedIn page to here for more credibility. And again, you can also visit my legit account through the link below. You also include your legit account here. Can you see that now? Then once you put it there, then you can now put, I will be willing to hearing from you soon. So you put your name, Omotayo Hakeem. Once you put your name, then you put your LinkedIn page again. So let me just make use of only my LinkedIn here so that I can send this thing in your presence. So Let me leave this one here. You can also visit my LinkedIn page. LinkedIn page. Let me quickly check. I think I can easily get access to my LinkedIn if I'm not mistaken. Or let me check whether I have my LinkedIn link here. Okay, here is my legit account. So this is my legit here. Let me quickly add this one in the mail. You can visit my page on LinkedIn for more credibility. And again, here is my, let me put legit account here. Legit portfolio. Then you put the legit portfolio and the LinkedIn. Let me check whether the LinkedIn is ready. Do I have my LinkedIn here? Okay, I don't have my LinkedIn here. So this is my LinkedIn page, my LinkedIn profile. As you can see that my LinkedIn, you can see that I included everything that I do there, content and copywriter, founder of APS Skill Up Institute. So you have to put in all these things you are doing. You have to put it in your social media because that will serve as credibility for you when they are actually looking out to you.
Okay, sir.
So LinkedIn page. So you include your LinkedIn page as well. Then you also go back at the end of your name, you also include your LinkedIn page here. So once you are done like that, you can actually write just one email like this and send to a lot of them, or you can actually write it one by one. It will take time because you need to make research of everything you want to write for. So then you are going to click on send. As you can see immediately that the message has been sent to the company. Can you see that?
Okay, sir.
So there is no issue and there is no error. So that is how you are going to look for the types of companies you want to be working for. You may not even focus on abroad, but me, I tell my students to focus on abroad because me, myself, currently, I want to be focusing on abroad company. And you can see now I've started like this. This one that I've done now, I will include it in my list that I've sent a mail to them, then I will make more research and continue sending mails to them. So in order for you to make it easy, you can just draft your mail somewhere first. Then you'll be copying and be pasting instead of you thinking, and you'll be changing some things. You know, companies will be different from companies. So you need to read. When they read this thing that I went through your site and I realized that you have been doing so well and I really wish to include blog something in your website, they will know that okay, this person have actually gone through their website and see that they didn't have a blog section in their website. They can easily ask me, can you include the blog section in our website? I'll tell them yes. Okay, can you start writing the article as you have promised? I'll tell them yes, and that is how we are going to get started with it. So once you do like this for a lot of companies online, it's going to be easier for you to get the clients at no cost. Let's think about Nigerian company now, for example. Let me just quickly make use of Nigerian companies. Let me quickly check this now. Let me say real, we are going to go to Google. Let's say real estate companies in Nigeria. Majorly Nigeria, they don't have blog in their website, and some of them have. Just put Gmail. Then once you send it, they are going to give you a lot of them in Nigeria as well. Real estate company. One is not giving me what I wanted. Okay. No. Lagos. Like I'm not getting anyone from Lagos here. So if you cannot get it directly like this on Google, that is when you can actually make use of ChatGPT to bring out the list for you.
Okay, sir.
Shebi, I hope you can see the way I'm doing it. This thing actually take lot of time, but if you sacrifice your time to do it correctly, you are going to get them. So let me just say list out real estate companies in Nigeria that or real estate website companies, real estate websites, real estate companies websites in Nigeria, then you send it. It's going to list out everything that we have in Nigeria for you. You can see on the Google the other time I was unable to get it. It said top 50 real estate companies in Nigeria. As you can see them now with their company. Do you see their website now? So all these websites, you can easily check them one after the other. You can easily check them one after the other and then check whether they have a blog post. If they have a blog post, check what they have been posting. When did they post last? Once you check when they post last, you can see. So this is their website here. Majorly, I think majority of Nigerian websites, they usually have a blog. Most of the time, their blogger usually maybe leave them or something like that. So this is exactly what this is like an e-commerce website. This is like an e-commerce website. I'm sure they should have a blog section. Find a property, services, client login, sign up.
Okay.
Like this one now, I'm not sure they have a blog website. I'm not sure they have a blog page rather. Okay, let me check this. Let me check this. I think this is a blog. So most of the time, Nigerian companies, they don't see a lot of people to write blog for them. You can see there is nothing inside it. There is no more information inside it. They just created the website, posted all their services there. So now they still need people to write for them so that they can continuous. Okay, this is article. I've seen one. Event and articles. This is where they publish their website. As you can see now, what is inside it? Nobody to write for them. Everything is scanty. And they put it the space of what? Event and articles. So all these articles, it is because they didn't see an article writer that will be writing it for them. That is why they didn't publish anything there. Normally, I didn't they have an article writer. Anytime they visit, they pick some people probably in Nigeria to their site. They would want their article writer to give information of everything. They will just send the pictures of how everything went and narrate it to the article writer. Then that one will just write it for them and then they will pay the person. Do you only see what they put in their article? Only just one thing alone. And they are big companies. So this is one of the opportunities you can also use in order for you to get more clients online because they will need people that will definitely write all these things for them. That was the reason why they put the page there, articles and all other things. So that is that about that. Once you get a lot of company, then the only thing you want to do is to just try to get the emails of this particular company. So how do you get the email? Just scroll down to the extreme end. You can see the emails here now. So this one is info.gde something. You can send the person direct message. Tell them you can actually write for their blog that they don't have a. So do you understand? So once you do that, you are definitely going to get lots of clients for yourself. At least you can. This is what we actually do to get at least one client. At least you send 10 emails to clients per day and you send it for probably let's say 2 weeks You have to be consistent. You just send 10 today, 10 tomorrow, 10. You do that for 1 week. There is no way it's going to be difficult for you to do anyways. But I'm sure if you dedicate just 1 hour, if you are using a system or you are using a phone and you dedicate one, if you are using a phone, it may be a little bit tasky. Let's say 2 hours in a day to send those 10. Just draft your email down, draft your everything ready. The only thing you need to do is just to go to ChatGPT to generate those companies. If you can just tell ChatGPT more, is going to generate more for you. So if you want 100, just tell ChatGPT it's going to generate lots of them for you online. So once it generated everything, your own is just to pick their emails and then start sending them cold emails. As you can see, I have 10 here. You can see lot of companies. Do you see lot of companies? I hope you can see lot of them.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is how you are going to make use of it to just get anyone you want to write for. Just try writing 10, 10, 10 in a day to at least for just 2 weeks. I'm sure you will definitely
Okay.
get one person to reach out to you back. And alongside, please, you remember you are going to be including your LinkedIn page and your other pages to it. It is very important
Okay, sir.
that it is very important that you build your social media pages too, so that when all these people want to check your credibility, they can easily check probably your Facebook page or your LinkedIn page and see what you are posting. So probably starting from today henceforth, you need to start publishing on your website. That is where social media content marketing comes in for everybody that wants to make money online too, because they'll need to check some things before they can give you some things online. Do you get it? So when you start posting on your social media about the skill that you've gotten, even if you did not get client from them, people that are reading your posts, they will definitely, oh, this person is an article writer and I'm looking for article writer. They'll reach out to you. That is what is currently making me money now. I don't really look for client. Client look for me because every time I post on my social media page, I see someone, one or two person that will come, oh, can you write this for me? Can you write that for me? And I continue to make the money like that. So ability to make use of your social media page is very, very important. So that is that about that. You need to make sure that this copywriting skill is important for you. Social media content marketing is important for you. And closing skill is also important for you because there are some clients that will come that will interrogate with you. With your closing skill, you should be able to close all those clients. I hope that is okay now. Please, do you understand everything
Yes.
perfectly or do you have any other question that you can ask me?
No, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello, I can hear you.
No, sir. I don't have any question.
You have a question?
No, no, sir.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to send you this replay probably by tomorrow so that you can just rewatch it for in case you miss some part.
Okay, sir.
All right. So and if you have any other question again, please you can also let me know so that I can still direct you on how to go about it. All right. Thank you so much for joining. All right. Bye.